Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy's back! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo! Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to round 22 of the Betfred Super League competition for the 2022 season. I am joined, as always, by CJ Moxley. CJ, big round of Super League ahead, and obviously the big game of the weekend, the rivalry game, Wigan against Warrington. Mate, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Looking forward to this round of Super League, round 22. We're in the final 5 weeks.
Yep.
Wigan versus Warrington, a big game, a big rivalry game, and that's the game that all Warrington and Wigan fans want to win. So it's a big round.
It's a massive game. Absolutely, it's a big game. And there's a couple other games this weekend that are very big and very important, as in terms of the ladder. You got St. Helens against Castleford. St. Helens looking to bounce back after last week. Castleford looking to bounce back as well. They were quite disappointing against Wakefield last week. Leeds against Salford. Salford trying to secure a top 6 finish. Leeds are trying to get in the top 6, so that's a big game in itself. And can Catalan Dragons win a game away from France? Can they go to Wakefield and get a win there? So, big round of footy. But before we get into the tips, if you're new around here, make sure you like the live stream, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. It means a lot if you can subscribe and share it around and do all that good shit. But CJ, let's get into round 22 of the Betfred Super League, shall we?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
And ladies and gentlemen, round 22 of the Betfred Super League competition kicks off tomorrow morning, which is Friday morning over here in Australia, live on Fox League and on KO from 5 a.m. It's Hull Kingston Rovers up against Toulouse Olympic. This is going to be a really intriguing game, this one. Hull KR, $1.35 favourites. Toulouse at $3. Big game for both sides here. Hull KR obviously they're a chance for the playoffs still, and Toulouse are just trying to avoid relegation. Big game, this one, but CJ, who wins this game, by how much, and just give me a try score, I guess.
I'm going to tip Hull KR, I'm going to tip Hull KR by 12. I think being at home, they'll be too strong. I'll tip Hull KR by 12. I'll go a scoreline of 24-12, and at any time try scorer, I'll go with Sean Kenny-Dow.
Nice. Yeah, look, I'm with you. I think Hull KR win, but I think it'll be close. I think Toulouse will show up. I think they'll be in this, but I'll go Hull KR by 8. I'll go, 26 points to 18. And you know what I reckon is going to happen? I reckon I've got a feeling that fucking Frankie Halton will score the first try.
Frankie Halton, eh?
In the back row.
Big call, but
yeah, like we said, this game's on tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. on Fox League and on KO. So really big game for both sides there. We'll get into the next one now, mate, and it's Saturday morning. Really big game, this one. It is the Huddersfield Giants up against Hull FC at the John Smith Stadium. This game's at 4:45 a.m. Saturday morning. This game's not being televised. Huddersfield versus Hull FC. Huddersfield $1.30. Hull FC $3.20. Who wins this one, mate? Hull FC are still a chance for the finals. Huddersfield are just trying to secure a top 4 spot, really.
Yeah, I think Huddersfield win. I'll go the Giants by 10. Scoreline of 28-18. And my first try scorer, I'll give it to Jermaine McGilvery.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Huddersfield will be too good here, but I'm going to go a bit bigger. I'm going to go Hull FC. I'm going to go the Huddersfield Giants here by 20 points. I reckon Huddersfield are going to win this game. I'm going to go 26 points to 6. And first try scorer will be Chris McQueen.
Of course.
Of course it will be. Always back Chris McQueen. Chris McQueen will be the first try scorer. Huddersfield to beat Hull FC. But you never know with Hull. They're a weird team to get a read on at the moment. Can't really get much of a read on them. All right. The big one. The big rivalry game here. Saturday morning, 5 a.m. on Fox League and on KO over here in Australia. It is Wigan versus Warrington. Wigan, $1.20 favourites. Warrington at $4.20. Massive game this. Wigan are looking to secure top 2 finish, which I think they will. Warrington are just trying to stay away from that relegation battle. I think they will avoid relegation, Warrington, but a win here will definitely cement that. Wigan versus Warrington. CJ, you're a Warrington supporter. I don't need to ask you, but how much will the Wire win here?
I'm not ever going to tip Wigan against Warrington, so I'll go Warrington by 4. I'll go scoreline of 26-22, and first try scorer, I believe he's playing George Williams.
George Williams? Well, it's basically the George Williams Cup, isn't it? And from what he is named. Yep, he is in.
George Williams has scored a match winner.
Oh, wow, the George Williams Cup. Wow, sorry, brother, but I'm going to go Wigan. I think Wigan will win. I can't go against them. I just can't. DW Stadium as well. Wigan are at home. I just can't go against them. But I'm going to go Wigan by 12. I reckon it'll be closer than what people think. I'll go, you know what I'll go? I'll go Wigan 18-6. A bit of a low-scoring game. And first try scorer will be Jai Field.
Oh, we've got to contain him. This is just one game that we have to win. I don't care what happens for the rest of the year.
Well, mate, it's a rivalry game. Form goes out the window. Warrington have got nothing to lose now. They can't make the top 6, I don't believe. If they get, it'd be a miracle if they got there. Wigan are just trying to secure a top 2. But Warrington, they'll be up for this game. They will probably throw the ball around and play a bit different. But Wigan to win. But should be an intriguing game, that one. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's go to the next game. This should be a good one. What is it? Sunday night at... it's early, isn't it? 10 p.m.
Oh, good time.
Sunday night at 10 p.m. in Australia. This game's on Channel 4 over there in the UK. I don't believe Fox have the rights to showing this game yet, but they should by next year. So if you live in the UK, this game's on free to air, Channel 4. It's St. Helens against Castleford. St. Helens, $1.25. Castleford, $4.45. Now, last week, St. Helens were bashed by Salford. Castleford were bashed by Wakefield. Both teams need a bounce back. Saints at home are looking dangerous. Makinson's back. Saints and Castleford. What happens here, Mr. CJ?
I'll go Saints by 8 points and a scoreline of 24-16. And I think the first try scorer will be, I believe he's playing Sione Matautia.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Yep,
I'm going to go St. Helens by 10. I think the Castleford Tigers will be in this game. Saints are still quite depleted. There are rumours of Will Hopewade maybe returning the fullback and putting Jack Wellesby in the halves with Johnny Lomax. The James Roby experiment of him in the halves, it just isn't working.
No.
Joey Lussick at 9's good, but you got to play Roby at 9 and put Lussick back on the bench because I think St. Helens are really struggling without a natural halfback at the moment. Obviously, with Dodd out for the year and whatnot, so they need Wellesby to go to the halves, I reckon, with Lomax the halfback. So, look, I think St. Helens win this game by 10. I'll go another low-scoring game. I'll go St. Helens 18-8. Bit of a low scorer. And first try scorer, I will go with Jack Wellesby.
Yeah, St. Helens would be desperate to bounce back after last week.
They have to bounce back, St. Helens. It's very important. They need to bounce back here. If they lose this game, Wigan might potentially take their minor premiership off them. That St. Helens look like they're going to win. All right. We'll go to the next game now. But now, this is arguably the game of the round here. Early Monday morning at 12 a.m. So Sunday night in Australia going into Monday morning. It's the Leeds Rhinos up against the Salford Red Devils. Leeds, $1.45 here. Salford at $2.70. Now, last week, Leeds were down, I think it was 30-6 with
Yep.
12 men. They came back. I think it was 32-all. And Aiden Caesar scored a try and golden point to win over in
Mental.
France against Catalan. It was one of the great comebacks that I've seen in a very long time. And as for Salford, well, they absolutely smashed the champions St. Helens at home. They fucking annihilated them. So both teams last week were so impressive. Salford are 6 on the ladder. The Leeds are about 7 for 8. So it's a huge game as in terms of the top 6. It's Leeds' home game out there at Headingley. Mate, this is so tough to call, isn't it? Leeds and Salford.
Yeah, Leeds and Salford last week. Both teams were fucking impressive.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to go different here because I'm going to tip Leeds.
You fucking asshole.
I'm going to tip Leeds by 6 in a close game, 26-20. And anytime try scorer, I'll go Richie Myler.
He scored 4 last week, didn't he? He scored 3 or 4
Yeah.
last week. Richard Molly had a blinder last week. He had a fucking incredible game. This is going to be a great game. It's, you got Aiden Caesar against Mark Sneed, Brody Croft against Richie Myler. Fuck, this is a good game. Ash Hanley versus Ken Seo. What a game this is going to be. Callum Watkins against Reece Martin as well. So many good matchups in this game. But of course, I'm going to back Salford, and then my bloody team. Of course, I'm going to back them into the end. I'm going to go Salford by 7.
Ooh,
I reckon we'll be up by a try, and then we'll kick a late field goal there just to seal the game. I'm going to go Salford by 7. I'm going to go with a scoreline of Salford 17, Leeds 10. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with Ken Seo.
Fair enough. This is my game of the round, personally.
Yeah, I think it is the game of the round. It should be a cracker. Leeds and Salford should be a thriller on Monday morning. And the other game on Monday morning is also at 12 a.m. out of Bellevue. It's Wakefield versus Catalans. Catalans $1.60. Wakefield at $2.40. Can Catalans go to Wakefield and win? Can Catalans win outside of fucking France? This is a big game.
It's so hard tipping Catalans in England. I don't know, but
yeah,
I'll tip Catalans, but only by 8. Go scoreline of 16-8, and my first try will be. I'll just go Field Yaha.
Yeah. I'm going for an upset here. I'm going Wakefield. I'm serious.
That's a big game for them, bro.
Mate, I really believe Wakefield will win. I don't know why. I guess the reasoning behind me going for Wakefield is because Catalan's record away from France is diabolical this season. And last week, Catalans were at home. They led 30-6. They had a 13-12 advantage with a sin bin or send-off, whatever it was. They conceded about fucking 32 points. They got done. Now they've got to go from France to play Wakefield at Wakefield. Wakefield are so desperate to avoid relegation. I reckon Wakefield are specials. Catalans' confidence and their mental state after last week's 30-6 choke and lose 36-32 and golden point. I reckon it's shot them, bro. I reckon Wakefield win, and I reckon Wakefield win well. I'm going Wakefield by 14 points.
Holy shit, man.
I'm going Wakefield 26 points to 12, and I reckon the first try scorer is going to be, I'm going to go with James Batchelor.
Yeah, I am starting to lose a bit of faith in Catalans.
I don't trust them. I really don't trust them, bro. I just feel like looking at Catalans, how do you lead 30-6, get run down? The other team has got 12 men, so they're outnumbered anyway. You just got to isolate the gaps and in between on either side. And they lost in golden point, and they blew it. And now they got to go from Catalan all they're going to go from France to Wakey. Wakefield are desperate to avoid relegation. I reckon Wakefield are specials. I reckon Wakefield win this game well.
That's a massive call, but this will test where Catalan are at outside of England.
I can't see Catalans winning the grand final. I'm telling you right now. I can't see it.
Me neither. I think I've lost a lot of faith in them.
But yeah, look, obviously you're going with the Dragons, but I'm going Wakefield. I reckon they're going to cause a huge upset. All right, so we'll just go for the tips real quick. I've gone Hull KR to beat Toulouse 1-12.
Hull KR 1-12. Yep.
I've gone Huddersfield to beat Hull FC 13+.
Huddersfield 1-12.
I've gone Wigan to beat Warrington 1-12.
Warrington 1-12.
I'm going St. Helens to beat Castleford. What did I say? 1-12.
Yep. Saints 1-12 as well.
I've gone Salford to beat Leeds 1-12. Probably the game of the round.
Yeah, game of the round. Leeds 1-12 for me.
And I'm going Wakefield to beat Catalans 13+.
I've got Catalan 1-12.
All right, CJ. Well, that's going to wrap up the Super League tips, mate, from round 22, bro. Thanks for coming on, and hopefully Warrington knock off Wigan for you so you can give it to John and Just Rugby League.
Yeah, they've been giving us me all week, so hopefully we win and be fucking nice to be with them. And hopefully, good luck to Salford.
I've got no doubt in the next hour or two they're going to message you on Instagram and they're going to be like, "You fucking idiot for tipping Warrington" or whatever.
No, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
see. We'll see. Bring it on.
We'll see how we go. But yeah, hopefully Salford will get up as well. Look, top 6 is on the line, really. So it's make or break, and there's only a few rounds to go. So all these games where it's like 5th against 7 and 6 versus 8, 6 versus 7, they're all crucial games. So it's going to be a huge round of footy. But mate, thanks for coming on, bro.
No worries. Always good to get on Super League streams, and cannot wait for this weekend of Super League.
Sounds good, mate. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good shit. Anyway, we're getting on out of here, and I'll see you guys later tonight for the Thursday Night Football review. Until then, take care, everybody. See you guys later.